Hello everybody, my name is Kaylee and this is the life of Kaylee Phoenix. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Thanks everybody for watching. Today's video is something a little different, but I'm sure you've seen lots of people filming them if you are into cash stuffing. And in today's video I'm going to be talking about my 2024 goals, and this is going to be my first full year of cash stuffing because I started this in sort of like September time, and what I want to do is be able to see how well I do this year. So I thought what I'll also do is count up my binders as they are now, and then we can do the same mid-year, and then we can do the same again at the end of the year and see how well this method works for me. It's probably not, there's not as much obviously in the binders now as what I have saved since I started, just because we fully funded Christmas, but obviously that's gone, and we fully funded my Lapland trip and spending money, which was in December as well, so obviously that's been spent and gone. But fresh year, fresh goals, and we'll see where we are. So first up is my goals for 2024, and I've got 5 in total. So the first one is to save £1,000 into my emergency fund, and I've got a stretch target of 2k, so I want to do a minimum of 1k, but if I can manage 2 then that's amazing. And to do that I'm going to be using the Manifesting My Best Life binder that my mum got me for Christmas. Yeah, so the aim is to fill this at least once, so that's going to be really helpful, because I can't wait for payday to like put the first bit into that, so that's going to be really motivating, I think. So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is to clear off the last bit that I've got on a next card, and I'd like to close off my overdrafts. There's not much on there, but I just want it done and sort of gone. Number 3 is to half fund the 2025 Florida trip that we're going to be doing in the September of 2025, and it will be half funding sort of my half of the trip. So I'll do half and John will do half, and I want to save half of my bit, so it's probably going to be let's say about £2,500 that I want to be able to save for that this year. So we are going to be booking that in April, so I will track how much I'm saving, but I'll probably be sort of spending as I'm saving to sort of pay bits off potentially, but we'll see. Number 4 is to fully fund my car insurance, and I've put plus other annual bills. So car insurance is the big one that I want to get away from monthly payments into an annual payment, but there's also like home insurance. If you watch my previous videos you'll see what's in my binders, but just get as many of those fully funded and paid off in advance will be a big achievement. And then number 5 is the most important one, and it's just to enjoy life, you know, so not miss out on those occasions, or you know, like days out, trips, events, because I'm skint basically. So making sure that I've got enough money, in my making memories pots and stuff like that, and I'm being mindful of what I'm spending on rather than just sort of spending willy-nilly, you know, and having that in the back of my mind that if I'm careful with what I'm spending on, then I'll have more for the sort of making memory elements. So that's my goals, not loads, and some quite specific ones, but they add up to quite a bit. But I'm feeling confident in it. So let's move on to counting up where I am so far, and I'm just going to write it basically in my budget planner. I love this one, and I'm just going to literally write it under January in this section. I don't tend to use this bit monthly, so I'm just going to fill it in here as we go. Haven't written out actually, which might be a bit of a pain, but we'll write them quickly. So first of all, let's do the yearly occasions savings challenges. So this is by Charles Cash Budget, and it's got different sort of events through the year, so you can save up for all of them. So let's just put yearly occasions, and in there so far we've got £20, off to a good start. I love that one, really useful, because they're always the things that I forget about. Right, I'm not going to count my monthly binder because that's our monthly spends, so I'm not going to include that one. Next is my birthdays and occasions, like annual binder. So first up is Margot, and in Margot's we have got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80 in there so far. Both the girls' birthdays are in June, so we've got a way, but I want to get ahead. Next is Nancy, and Nancy has got 20, 30, 40 in there. Summer fun. So this is for the summer holidays. We always take 2 weeks off, and I always end up skinning myself, and I'm not doing it this year. So far we've only got 10 in there. So, but we've obviously got a long way off on that one. Sorry about that, Margot came in. Next is John's birthday, which is in August. He's only got a £5, bless him. I do apologise how dark it is, but it is dark outside. I've got my lamp, but it's not really helping the situation. So Christmas we haven't started yet. My birthday and random gifts. So that's that one. Next is annual bills. So I won't include this. So this is for my next card on my overdraft. So I won't include that in this because I'm literally I'm not saving anything to do that. I'm just paying bits off. So I won't include that. Next is buffer. And in buffer we've got a 20. And I'm just trying to save 200 in there to like keep in there, and that will be for if any of my annual bills come in higher than they have the previous time. If that makes sense. So home insurance is next, and this is for renewal in June. And I'm interested to see what we get on this one because we bought our house 10 years ago and I got house insurance then, and I've always just let it roll and roll and roll. I've never compared to renew, which I know is bad. So I'm hoping that if I renew that, I can do compare it, that it will be quite a bit cheaper than what it currently is. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90 in there so far. So that's lovely. And what I'm doing with this binder and the birthday and occasions one is that they're all in sort of like date order as it's happening, and when one happens I move it to the back. And so I'm sort of putting a chunk each month into whatever's at the front, to pay that one off quicker, and then smaller amounts in like the next couple of envelopes after that, just so I can see more than one sort of adding up, but the front ones will get done quicker, so things will become fully funded quicker than if I did a little bit into every one every month. Next up is car insurance. This one, and again on this, normally we do pay annual, but last year we did so much in the summer holidays. Like I said, I skinted myself, and so then I had to do this monthly, and it's just so annoying having like a chunk each month, which I know is daft because if you save the same amount up each month to pay it in one go, it's still like a big chunk, but I don't know, it's different in my brain. So in here we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1 and 120. So I'm aiming for 440 on this, but this year I think my insurance was 5, and I'm pretty sure most people's has gone up, so I might need more for this one than what I expect, but at least I'll have like a good amount of it saved up. Back to school. Oh, how much did I have in there? 120. Back to school has 10. This is mainly for like September when they go back to school, but obviously if they need anything before then, it would come out of there. National Trust got nothing, so I'm not going to do. So we used to have National Trust, and we didn't do it last year. We missed it quite a lot, so we're going to redo it this year. But I should get a bonus from work in February pay. So this year I'm just going to use that to pay it off, and then we'll start saving after that for like next year's. And the same with Disney Plus. I'm going to do that in February, and then we'll start. Do you like that? I made that. I don't know if you can see. I made that. It's so cute, isn't it? And then I just made myself like a little tracker with different Disney films on. I love it. And the same with road tax, and there's nothing in car maintenance yet. So that's that one. Next up is my binder. These are all a little bit everywhere at the moment, so you might have noticed that I've got myself some clear non-zipper envelopes, because I don't really use coins in any of these, and the zipper kept breaking and they were just driving me mad. So I've got some of these from something budgets 24/7. Oh my god, I can't remember, sorry. And I've also ordered some others from Labelle as well. So this is my one. So in seasonal, which I'm using the Queen Bee Makes for. We've nearly finished this one, which is great. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. So we've literally just got one more to do on there, which is the champagne, and that will be done. Reading. To fund my Kindle habit has 15. Does anyone else like reading? And have you, if you do, have you got the Goodreads app? So I started using it last year, and you can sort of read reviews on there. You can do reviews of books you've read and stuff like that. Well, last year they did a reading challenge, so I set myself a challenge to read 16 books, I think, and I read 16 books, which was great. And this year I've set myself a target of 18 books. And a few of the books that are in my like wish list are quite hefty books or hefty series. So I'm reading one at the moment which is a really easy, really quick read, and I'm hoping to get it finished this weekend. So then it'll be like book one done. So trying to get like a few quick reads done before I move into the chunky ones. But I need to build this up. I think I've got 3 books in my Kindle library ready, like downloaded and ready to read, and then I need to buy some more off my book list. So I need to crack on with this so that I can then fund that. Self-care has a 10 in there. I love this tracker. I'm going to colour it in like rainbow. I've seen a few people do that. And I'm going to be using this for, you know, if I need any skincare, if I want to go on a spa day, something like that. Who knows? Rock, paper, scissors, which I'm using to save for Mamma Mia the party with my sisters. So we've got 20, 30, 35 so far, and we've only done 3 lines, which is good, because I really want to get like tickets for the best seat that you can get, like on the floor, not so much on a balcony, but we'll see, because it is pretty pricey, but we'll see how we get with that. We're not looking to go until, I don't know, like October time, end of October, so we've got loads of time for that. Date night, which isn't necessarily for date night, but just if we want to go out for dinner, even if I go with my friends, to be fair. But we've got 20 in there. I love this tracker by Cash But Keep. Love that. I've got a new tracker which is Treat Yourself, Be Kind to Yourself. And this was, there's her name, the one that the lady that made the wallets. Budget With Me 247. So she's on Etsy, and I think Gillian recommended her in one of her videos. That's how I found her. She's great. Yeah, and she put in this little freebie tracker for me, which is cute. So I thought I would use that. I don't know what for yet, but you know, treat yourself. There's nothing in there yet. Decor, which I'm sure, I haven't got an envelope for this one yet, but I'm sure you know who this is by. This is by Ira. So I've got £20 in there, and that is not for like anything like home maintenance wise. This is for like things I want around the home to make it look pretty. So if I want a cushion or a throw or a new bit of artwork, I can get it. And that's everything that we've got in there so far. This is my holiday binder. So I have mixed things up again. So you may have noticed that this was my holiday binder, the pink croc. But the brown soft one was, it just weren't with my vibe. So, and I tried to colour it up with stickers, but I just didn't like that it was like a soft binder. So I switched my annual bills into that one to try and make them a bit more appealing, I suppose. And then I got this, which is one of the new binders by Ira, Budget with Ira, and it's the raspberry and orange or raspberry and lemon, I can't remember, but it's like, it's pink, orange and slightly yellow. But look at the glitter. Oh, love it. Really good quality, and these are so cheap compared to others, and they're just really good quality. This is my third one. I think this is from Ira, this is from Ira, this is from Ira. So this is my holidays one. And guys, I booked another one. Remember, goal number 5 is enjoy life. So me and my friend Sophie, we do like to go on a girls' weekend. We didn't do anything last year, which was sad, and the year before we went to Malta, and we was looking at things. So it was my birthday on New Year's Eve, and we was looking for things, you know, just chitty chatting. And then she come back and she was like, I found some really cheap flights to Santorini, and right then we decided just to book them. Done. And then we was looking for really like where to stay, which area, and we really wanted to stay in Fira because it's like the capital and it's quite central. All the transport sort of comes in and out of it, and there's beach, you know, and all that sort of stuff. And I said, oh, I really want to stay in one of those hotels. It's like a cave. So she found us one, really great deal. So we are going to Santorini in April for 3 nights, and it cost us £264 each, which is an absolute bargain. But I'm going to use my tracker that I made, my bucket list tracker, to pay for the £264 because she paid for it, bless her, and we always settle it at the end, so she books everything and then I just pay her back. So I'm going to use that to do that, and then I'm going to reuse my holiday tracker, which is from Budget with Becky. I think she's on Etsy, but I got this from TikTok, which is a £500 one and I'm going to use this for my spending money. And I liked this one when I was saving for Lapland because you got 5, 10, 15 and 20, so it's really useful. I'm not sure I'll need that much, but if I don't use it all, I can always roll it. So there's nothing in there. There's nothing in our sun holiday yet, which we haven't booked, but we know we're going to do. Staycation does have something. We're going to Haven in the summer as like a large family holiday for my mum's 60th. There is 20 in there. This is for, it's all booked and paid for. This is just spending money for the 3 nights. Disney, which is booked, we're going at the end of September. Me, John, the girls, and my sister Emily. She's never been to Disney before, really wants to go, so she's coming with us. I've only got 20 in there so far, but we will get there. This, obviously, it's all booked. We're paying for it monthly, which is all budgeted in. So this is literally just for spending money for what I want to take as spending money, and then, yeah. Me, Julie, is my annual holiday with my mum. Nothing in there yet. Oh no, I do have money in there yet, actually. So we are going back to Morocco in November, hopefully. But this time we're going to go to Agadir, not Marrakesh. We want a bit of winter sunshine. A few cocktails. So we've got a tenner in there. Again, this will just be for spending money. Because the holiday, I'll just book it and it will just be done in one go. I've got money for that. This is going to pay for a trip to Harry Potter Studios in December. We want to do it when it's all Christmassy as our Christmas treat, so that's for that. And Florida has 200, but it's in a high interest account, so each month 50 quid goes into there, and that's for my Florida spending money, not part of the goal for saving for the holiday. The goal is for the actual going. This is for spending money, which is all on track. Right, last binder is my challenge binder. So this will be, all the money from these challenges will either be going towards my emergency fund, which not in my manifest binder. This will just be separate, and probably just pay it straight into my high interest savings pot that I've got for that, or it will go towards the Florida goal. So all of these are going towards one of those. If anything else comes up that needs paying for, then obviously I may use a fully funded challenge to fund that, but we'll see. But the main, at the moment, it's towards the emergency fund goal and the Florida goal. So I have my monthly savings challenge, which is from Labelle. This is for emergency. Nothing in there yet. It will be payday. I'm not going to count the penny challenge just because I can't be asked, but there's half a jar there. We're up to the 60p's, so it's quite a bit in there, and that goes for £50 once it's done. I haven't started Knockout 9 yet, but that'll be for this payday. The same for Rainbow Riches. I plan to start that this payday. My Harry Potter challenge, which is for Florida, because we're going to go to Universal Studios as well as Disney. So I'm trying to get trackers that are slightly themed or related. So we've got £20, £40. I don't know how quickly I'm going to get these finished, but at the moment I haven't really got many other challenges for like when these are done to switch them out with, and I don't really want to do the same ones back to back. Like, I'd do it more than once, but I don't want to keep like doing back to back just so that I keep interested. So I have got loads in my Etsy basket, but I just haven't got any money this month. So we'll see like how quickly these are filling up, and then I might need to do like a job lot. Beans, magic beans. So again, this is for Florida, partly related, you know, fairy tale and all that. £20, £30 in there. next is Stitch. We haven't started that one yet. And I've got Cinderella's Cash. We haven't started that one yet. I've got the Unicorn Saver from Scottish Highlander. I don't know if this is going to go for these these are for Florida, as is Rainbow Riches. I haven't decided what Knockout 9 is for yet. I might do that to fund other things. Unicorn, I haven't decided what that is. Here's like the few spare challenges I've got, and I do have a 52-week challenge, but I really don't really want to do that this year, to be honest, but I might do it next year for the second half of the Florida trip, but we'll see. So that's everything that's in there. Oh, that's good, it all fit on one page. But I do have this this challenge which I use at the end of each month for my rollover pound coins or £2 coins. I can't remember who this is from because I'm bad at that. So 5 is done, 10 is done, so that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we've got 28 pounds in there, and once that's done it's 195. That's cool. So let's see if we can add this up. And I'm sorry I don't know how to fast forward, so we're just gonna have to you're just gonna have to hang out with me and watch. Has anybody else got any holidays booked yet, or are they looking for any holidays? It's one of my fave things to like research and start looking into. I'm just like obsessed. And I love hearing about what other trips people have got planned, because it gives me like really good ideas. Also, if anyone has been to Santorini and has any tips, places to eat and all that sort of stuff, please let me know. Because I've never been before, never been anywhere in Greece. So right, the total of that is 943, which is amazing, because I actually thought we was going to add that up and then it was going to be really rubbish and be like 300 quid. So I'm surprised at that, actually, considering Christmas and Lapland was done. So we would have been over £2,000 if we hadn't have spent those, which is just mad. Yeah, how cool is that? Right, so that's my January, like where are we starting 2024. So like I said, I'll do a similar thing, but I'll probably pre-write this out next time. Sorry guys, but we will do the same thing in, what do you reckon, the beginning of July, when it's like mid-year, and then we'll do the same again same time next year. But that just shows how well this method works, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, didn't get bored of all my waffle, and I'll see you all guys soon. Bye.